Will we make it?
Probably not. Actually, I think it's impossible!
We're counting on you, Mona!
Four, three, two, one. Goodbye.
Okay, we're out.
My heart is still pounding. We did a great job in there.
You know, Morgana, you seemed almost normal when you took the treasure.
Oh? The truth behind the mental shutdowns remains unsolved, though. Okumura wasn't the culprit. Still, he did mention requesting people to be eliminated. He has to know who's responsible. Mom.
Oh.
Is this?
Hey, we got a toy!
His treasure was a plastic model kit?
What's the matter? I remember Father telling me something before he changed. He said there was a model kit he really wanted back when he was a child. But no matter how much he begged my grandfather, he never got it.
Your family could get like 1,000 of those kits, though.
Okumura Foods has been around for generations, but it was a small company until my father took over. My grandfather was a good man, but not the best businessman. He'd even lend money with no collateral. It seems the debt collectors were a frequent presence when my father was young.
Well, that must be why. Why Okumura was so willing to pursue his own happiness at the expense of others.
Whoa! This thing's insane!
It is a staggering price. I've heard this can happen to collector's items, but still.
People are gonna pay that much for a plastic toy?
By the way, when exactly is the change of heart supposed to happen? Soon. That's all we know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens until then. Once he has his change of heart, we'll surely be able to find out who's behind the mental shutdowns.
Fair enough.
Yes, exactly as you planned, sir. Everything. From the Phantom Thieves targeting Okumura, to them changing his heart. We've lost a convenient source of income, but I'd rather not risk his connection coming to light.
Wait, don't kill it.
Okumura was not fit for the political world to begin with. He should have just behaved himself. Of course, without fail, sir. I've requested that he handle the matter. Arrangements have been made. A sudden mental shutdown will occur at just the right time. We'll dispose of our disappointing connection and the Phantom Thieves at once. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh boy.
I've actually been thinking a bit about my actions this time. I was way too worried about who I am and how I don't compare to the other members of our group. Turns out I just don't have any guts, huh?
I have level 4 guts. It happens to everyone.
Thanks. I think the reason I was so hung up on wanting to be human is because I needed a goal of my own. Well, not a goal per se, but something bigger. I guess more like a reason to live. But now that I'm sure I belong with the Phantom Thieves, I know what I want to do. Do you know what it is?
Make us famous, get your own room.
That too, eventually. I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure the Phantom Thieves succeed.
What were the other options? Make us more famous.
In other words, our goals are in alignment. From now on, I'm not going to hold anything back.
Oh. Yeah, I guess a toilet room. That's a room, after all.
Put some effort in too. Don't make me regret my choice.
chance to shield Joker from an otherwise fatal attack.
All right.
Protect.
Plus, I want Lady Ann to be happy.
But today is Sunday, right? I don't know why it feels like it's midweek.
If my actions can help her achieve happiness, that's more than enough for me.
I don't know why I feel like it's Wednesday or Thursday.
I hope you're not thinking about how sappy all of this is. Well then.
Success. Now all that's left is to wait for Okumura's change of hearts. Thank you so much for today, everyone. Likewise. You must surely be exhausted. I suggest you go to sleep early. Hey, we shall talk about Haru's welcome party. Did we just say we will let her rest, you dimwit? I appreciate your concerns, but I'm okay, I promise. As long as you're okay, Haru. Well, is there somewhere you'd like to go? Actually, I like to walk around the school festival with everyone. You mean the Shujin School Festival? I must admit I am interested as well. Then it's settled. That reminds me, we still haven't settled on a guest. A guest? Like some kind of celebrity? Wait. Wait. Can we call Rise? Please? Can Rise come to the festival? Wait, does that mean the Phantom Tips could be one of the candidates? How about it? Wanna show up? That's a bit over the top. You're getting way too carried away. Don't say such strange things. What a shallow idea. Ooh, a 4-hit combo. Sorry.
Okay.
All we can do now is wait and see what happens. There's no point in getting impatient now. Can I read? There's no crosswords. You should look satisfied. Something could happen. Nothing goes your way in life. Let it get to your head and you'll get the rug pulled from under you.
Hey!
I want to read the video game.
Make sure you close up.
Where did Kawakami go? And Becky appears, yeah. It's not a programming bug, it's a secret technique.
Wow!
Secret technique, huh? Sounds like something Phantom Thieves will use, I think.
Oh!
So you finished reading Game Secrets. It was full of secret techniques for a bunch of games. We could beat any video game we want now. Although I guess it's up to you whether or not you actually want to use any of those cheats.
All right.
You now know several secrets and cheats for video games. You can use this to lower the difficulty of these games, thus making them easier to beat. Well, I guess we should go to sleep. Staying up too late isn't healthy, you know. Uh-oh. I just imagine.
Looks like we made a great miscalculation, inmate.
I just imagine what you said about like Becky being the guest. I literally the first thing that came to my mind right now that I paid attention to it was, do you remember that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward made a presentation in the Krusty Krab? And he was dancing and nobody cared, and then SpongeBob just came and started like brooming and mopping the floor, and everyone was like going crazy. I just imagine Kawakami doing that. She's a maid after all, like maid service. She just goes and starts mopping the scenario, and everyone starts clapping around.
Contrary to our assumptions, it seems you have turned out to be quite promising.
Your powers continue to grow, as do the relationships you hold with your contractors. It seems the rehabilitation is proceeding at a fine rate.
It's going well.
You are quite the cautious one. Allow me to warn you on one matter. Being at the peak may mean you are mere moments from your downfall. Unexpected situations are necessary in a game, after all.
It's Mona again. Having nightmares.
The dream again. What the hell? I'm human. I have to be. There's no way I was born like that. I won't let myself get worked up over some dream. I'm sure everything will be clear if we can get to the depths of mementos.
And just as a normal day, we just have to go back to school next morning. Hey, are you keeping up with comments online? There's a lot of hate for Okumura and a lot of expectations for us. I hope Haru's dad had a change of heart soon. All we can do is wait.
No way, man.
Yeah, you got a point, but I'm positive. I'm positive this will make a bigger impact than before. As usual, it'll be a while before we see some results, but man, I'm so looking forward to this.
Hi, everyone.
Let's get started with class. How far did we got last time?
Well,
Is this on? Miss Chono, please come to the faculty office at once.
what's going on?
What could this be? I'm off to the faculty office, so make sure you study your own. Hawakam has been kind enough to give us this free time, so we better put it to good
What do you
use.
want to do?
I want to read this one. A heart that believes in oneself is the truth of Bushido. Learning about the spirit of the samurai seems useful, but this book looks difficult.
Oh,
So you finished reading Master Swordsman? I'm sure you must have a better understanding of the resolve that drives a Bushido master. Ah, the teacher's back.
Damn it.
What could that have been about? Well, let's resume class.
yep.
That was close. Kawakami helped us get a good chunk of free time though.
Well then.
And now we wait, like usual. That's not an excuse to slack off, we should still use your time wisely. Who wants to spend time with me? Everyone? Makoto, Ryuji, Yusuke, Futaba, Takemi. I need to go with Futaba, I think she has good things that we can get, no? Position hack. Yeah, I'll go with that. Hermit, do I have a hermit persona? I have Arahavaki. The president of Okumura Foods has a daughter who goes to Shujin. Did you know that? Yeah, I knew, but don't say stuff like that so loud. It's so shocking though. I mean, it's so connected to her school again. Now that President Okumura got a calling card, what do you think will happen? Plans for today. What are you gonna do today? I'm waiting at LeBlanc. Keep me posted. Or your dad. We're going with Futaba. We've done all we can. Now we wait. You got some time? Let's keep going on that promise list. What's the plan? Are you going to hang out with Futaba? Okay, then let's hold a strategy meeting at LeBlanc. Don't worry, there aren't any customers around right now. The next promise on the list is go to school, right? Pretty hard stuff for the second boss. It's gotta be even harder knowing there are people there too.
All right.
Well,
let's do it.
ain't no time like the present. Come on, let's go.
Huh?
You're going to school? Never mind, just go have some fun. I was just in school earlier. We are school. I think my heart's gonna pop out of my chest. Hey! What are you doing here? Well...
I see.
a promise list. like what you used to make with your mother. Well, do you want to come in? Can I use a go home instead? Let's do this together. I was hoping you'd say that. I'm sure you'll be fine. Most of the students have already left and all the teachers are in a meeting. Oh, and I'll join you. I can use my position as student council president to avoid any problems that may arise.
Really?
You're incredible. If I've got you two with me, this place is gonna be as easy as fighting a trash mob. I'm not sure I understand. It's a good thing, right? Anyway, come on. I'll show you around at the school. This is the cafeteria where some students choose to eat lunch. Lunch? That reminds me of this time I was the only kid who didn't get a pudding with my meal. Oh, and this other time I ate a strawberry with ketchup on it. I didn't notice because they were both red. It was really gross. Anyway, the cafeteria is pretty boring. Let's move on. This is the school library. We have all the regular academic fare here. Textbooks, encyclopedias, study guides. But we also have a few manga and light novels at the request of some especially vocal students. So many books. You like to read, Futaba? Back in elementary school, I memorized the titles of all the books on a shelf in just one glance. The other kids thought I was making it up when I told them though. But then when I recited all the titles to prove it, they just laughed and called me a freak. Am I weird? Nah, you're talented. I want to be talented if it's gonna creep people out. School is the worst. Well, should we move along? Only the classrooms remain, though on second thought, maybe we shall pass on those today. We head back to the entrance. Oh, sorry, Futaba.
No.
Don't be, it's my fault. I remember all that sad stuff on my... I guess dwelling on the past is just a bad habit of mine, huh? Everyone does it. For real? So you do it too? That means we're the same.
But...
Honestly, Futaba, it's clear how much you've improved recently. You will never have gotten so worried about this before. Huh? What I mean is, worrying about something is the first step toward changing it. Coming to school like this is a huge breakthrough. Futaba, you're doing great, right?
Ooh, a
Wait,
new discovery.
So you're happy with me even though I got totally depressed? Is this like that saying about when life gives you lemons? Maybe you could make lemonade for the Phantom Thieves, figuratively speaking.
You're right.
That would be wonderful, figuratively speaking. But also, in real life, I would like some lemonade. Oh yeah.
All right.
Or literally too, yeah, exactly. I'm sure you will make a lot of friends if you decided to come to school now, Futaba. Friends. Futaba? Nothing. Alright, I went back to school, so that means promise number 2 is all done.
Okay.
Anyways, let's retreat for now. What are you feeling for dinner? How about curry?
Okay.
Time to make like a rabbit and hop on out of here. Oh wait, thanks a bunch for showing me around school today. Feeling crazy fulfilled, but also super tired, to be honest. I can't believe everyone runs such a high-level dungeon every single day. You guys really are OP. I get the sense a level of faster if I stay close to you, but I still think I've run out of MP way too fast. The real world is a scary place. I'll help you anytime. Really? But I still gotta work on it. So much for taking it easy on me. But I do feel like I'm making a lot of progress thanks to you. I'm gonna keep going at my own pace for my next goal too. Gotta focus on healing when you need to, right? And I can just keep getting carried through all these. I gotta learn how to fend for myself. Okay, later.
Ah, you're back.
Inmate.
I trust you haven't forgotten about your special assignment. We will be waiting in front of our door. We expect you to accept this task with enthusiasm. Another one. Father has begun acting a little odd lately. He has been cooped up in his study and his voice lacks energy. That actually sounds quite similar to what Madarame went through. Madarame still had a change of heart in the end. Don't worry, Haru. Is that so? Oh, my apologies, I don't mean to doubt you or anything. Nobody was accusing you of that. People just act a bit weird after their treasure gets stolen. It'd be hard not to worry about such a sudden shift. Yeah, like for example, Futaba just went to sleep and the entire month. They'll be okay, Haru, don't let your guard down. Futaba knows all about that. Yeah, I really gotta thank you again for helping me back then. Feel better now after consulting with you all. Thank you.
Looks like this Okumura case is finally going to have a happy ending. All that we have to do now is wait for his change of heart.
Right. This is Becky. Let me see. Kawakami doesn't level up. Aya. Wait, Mishima Max? I want to go with Mishima Max. Let's go Mishima. What Akiyama-kun said really stuck me. What Akiyama-kun said really stuck in my head for some reason. So I've been thinking about a lot of things. You know, I just remembered my team was gonna start playing, my football soccer team. I bet they lost. Let me see. It's the first. Oh, they are winning. They are still playing. Interesting. There's still 20 more minutes though. They're probably gonna get time. I bet they lost. I mean, it's the first game of the season, and let's say that the matches before, like the training matches, they didn't play that well. So, what a great fan you are! Let's say that I don't bring my hopes up too much to not get disappointed. All the opposite. I just got super surprised. So I've been thinking over a lot of things. Do you have time today? I want to tell you something. Okay, let's take our time and talk at the park. I'll be waiting.
You know, I've been thinking about what Akiyama-kun said to me. How I've changed. For some reason, I couldn't bring myself to run away back when I saved him.
I just remember that the conversation, or like the max rank conversation, actually has voice acting.
So, I was thinking why that may have been.
Did you find your answer?
Honestly, I was pretty desperate at the time, so I don't remember much.
Yeah. I mean, in the statistics, the other team has the ball more than my team, so that's why I said they have more opportunities to score and tie.
But in the back of my head, I was thinking what you would do in that situation. I mean, you put yourself on a line to stop Kamoshida, and probably other villains too. So, I thought there had to be something I could do myself.
I was courageous.
I was only acting out of fear, though. You know, I've always wanted to change. I wanted to go from a dull nobody everyone messes with to the famous world-renowned hero. But you helped me realize something important. Heroes aren't heroes because they're famous. It's because they fight for other people. Looking back on it, what I really wanted to change was the weak me. The me on the volleyball team who let wrongdoing go unpunished, even though I knew it was unjust. The cowardly me who looked the other way when people I knew were in need of help. Tell me the truth. I only changed because you stole my heart, right?
I didn't do anything. That's exactly the answer. Change yourself.
Huh? So the Phantom Thieves didn't make me have a change of heart? Really? Huh. But you know what? It's still thanks to you that I was able to change. All this time, I've been looking up to the Phantom Thieves, pretending to be a collaborator. And now, I'm finally able to stop pretending. Truth be told, I had given up. I accepted that I was a zero, that my existence was meaningless. But I've learned. I may not be able to change the world, but I can change myself.
Whether I sulk about my inability to do anything, or hold my head high and look to the future,
my perception shapes the boundaries of my world. It all comes down to what's inside my heart.
What do you say about the future? Hold my head high and look to the future.
I might still mess up every so often, but as long as you're here, I'll be able to stand up again. So, I may not be the best person around, but you can feel free to rely on me at least sometimes. And no matter what the world says, I'll be rooting for you, just like you were for me.
Handshake. I am thou, or how it
I
is.
am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart.
Yoke.
Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the moon, granting thee infinite power.
Balloon maxed.
alright. Alright.
You can now fuse Sandalphon, the most powerful person of the Moon Arcana. Before the females? I don't know, actually.
You know what? I'm going to find you an awesome request. That's all I can really do for you right now.
This is not very you. I mean, I want to continue with Makoto, but I need more charm. And I haven't gone with Kawakami because she's not close to level up, and Mishima was about to level up, so I just... that's the reason why.
But I'm working on that documentary too. I even plan on making it into a book someday. I bet anyone who reads about the Phantom Thieves would find the hidden courage within themselves.
Too much by Mara? Nah. I mean, maybe by Tora. Well, the reason why I went with Tora is because he's only available on Sundays, so I guess like the chances to get him to max is like more difficult to take. I mean, well, most of the other characters are like in there for more days. But Mishima, I don't know actually. Yeah, I'm not charming enough to go with Makoto, that's the problem.
Maybe that means I can use that book to change people's hearts.
Yeah, I need to go with Takemi Chihaya. Those two actually have already next level. I think Hifumi not yet, but probably. Make it a bestseller.
Alright, I'm on it.
She's above my standards, such.
But before that, I'm hungry. Come on, let's grab a bite to eat on the way home. Maybe a buffet? Wait, no, we should save that for after I get all my book royalties. You'd better be looking forward to it.